Hi, I'm Suhas. I'm a designer by qualification and by heart. I have seen the design industry being evolved over the 23 years of my professional experience, and it has taken a major change how the design principles, what we have learned in colleges, have been adapted and transformed over the years to know what it is now and also what it can be for the future. Design was passion since my schooling, and I wanted to pursue my career in design itself. That itself says that I am a passionate designer, and being very closely surrounded by people and design, this really has made me a complete person, and that's why I have been working in this IT industry, which is always challenging my design capabilities to make it a successful career path. I am managing a team of about 3,500 designers in an IT segment, with the set of people are as fresh from the colleges till I can say an 18 to 20 years of experience from the industry. So I have to really orchestrate the entire ecosystem for the design department, right from planning, strategizing, handling the operations part of it, handling the knowledge management part of it, handling the customer segment part of it, and ensure that we are on the edge to deliver what is the expectation from the industry as such. Design has been there since past in I can say in the history. I can say the evolution of the mankind is through because of design innovation, and design innovation nothing but thinking differently to solve problems. Design, if you have to contrast it to India, has been it was a foundation of our architecture. The painting that we see in Ajanta, Ellora, this has been there in ages. It has just that it has transformed, adapted itself to be there what it is in today. You can say in the recent 80s, it was most into advertisement, print and offline channel, and now it has transformed into the digital era where people are using it in the e-commerce platform or the buying and selling, and can transferred into the business proposition as such. So all those things are really getting that design has evolved over a period of cycle to what it was to what it is today. And I can definitely see that it's going to evolve even further when it's going to go to the augmented reality, virtual reality type of stuff. Art, I can say, okay, design is adaptation of art, because in art the principles of color, theory, balance, layout, textures, then mediums are not going to change. And for every art there has to be a canvas, right, on which you have to paint. There are various sizes of canvases, there are textures of canvas, but the similar thing if you have to say design, but design is something for others and masses and people, but using the principles of design or the art to form the same layouts. If you have to look at advertisement, you have to look at for magazines, you have to look at for hoardings, you have to look at for newspaper, newsprint, all those things have art into it, because it has to have a layout, it has to have a balance, it has to have a texture, it has to have the right visual language for it, it has to communicate a message. But the only thing is, in art we do it for self-expression, to know what I like, what I feel, I put it on canvas. But for design, it's more of what people like, what people want, what people ask and why. Canvas remains the same. Canvas for the art is on real canvas, on a white canvas, but here if I have to contextualize to the design in the digital era, is your white space or the real estate that is available on your various devices. It can be a desktop, it can be a tablet, it can be a mobile, it can be your wearable watches. Going forward, it will be a virtual reality, which is going to be in space, which is atmosphere. So art is the basic principles of it, and design is the business solving problem for it. It's a solution to the problem that we have, and design is for others, but the art is for self. There are two aspects of design. One is the customer side of it, who is expecting the output of it, and the other is somebody who's creating, thinking about what should be the output, the planning and strategizing part of it. So from an employee, if I say designing, understanding of what he is delivering, why he is delivering, basically as a designer he should be able to sell his design and prove how the design that he has created is addressing the business need and achieving the objective that it has been expected to design for. And the customer would like to see design has to deliver the experiences that he's expecting from the customer to gain the mileage or the extra edge vis-a-vis the competition that is offering. So his products and services to get an edge in terms of customer acceptance, selling, and the delivery part of it. Old school, it was more focused on a lot of hard work through a lot of practice, rigor through your handwork, right? Technology has simplified those processes and made it very easy and access for people, for masses. So what has happened is it has definitely a challenge because people have stopped thinking. Because of digital availability, a lot of information, lot of images are available on the internet. So just put up a keyword and you get hundreds and thousands of images which are relevant. So the ability to think creatively, how should I position my model, how should I position my product, how should I position it against which background, that thoughts have gone off. People pick a background, people pick a product, mix and match and deliver the product. So creativity has stopped, but it's like cut paste, things have increased. But the only thing what you have seen is in traditional way, the art, it was more strong in terms of visualization capability, it was taking time. But if you go through the rigorous process of the grinding work of sketching, visualizing, conceptualizing, would definitely have a solution which is going to be long lasting and have significant impact on the end user, because it's going to be an original design. But whereas on a digital era or technology enabled era, I can say Google images or stock images and whatever, the abundance of libraries are available. But how do you have that uniqueness? How do you have that originality of idea it's going to be less. Though because of the technology, it can be speed up. We can speed up the process of delivery. But yes, it's not going to be assured that it's going to be the right thing for the right solution. I can definitely help organization to have a digital transformation centered around design, because design is going to be enable them in terms of achieving those objectives. Second most important aspect is I can help the organizations to transform their business models using design thinking and design solutioning. Third is I can definitely lead an organization to help achieve those objectives in terms of the design objective, the business objectives in terms of the sales, so coming up with new product innovative ideas, and that will in turn will help them to achieve the digital transformation part of it. I can establish a design division for an emerging organization or transform the existing organization into a design-led organization.